Pongo and Bagheera. Everyone does social distancing. A story by Molly Raymond. A story based on two pets and how they deal with social distancing. This is Pongo and Bagheera. Pongo is a dog and Bagheera is a cat. They share a mom and a dad. They are brothers. They are very different pets. Even though they have lots of things that are the same, they are very different pets. Bagheera likes to be by himself, eat lots of snacks, and take lots of naps. Pongo likes to go outside for long walks, meet new people, cuddle, and play with friends. Then, Pongo and Bagheera had a big change. Their mom and dad sat them down and told them that we all had to stay home. They said that everyone was going to be staying away from each other so the virus wouldn't spread. They were going to be in their house with their whole family all the time. At first, Bagheera did not care. He told everyone, "I like being home, and this will be perfect." He left to go watch the birds. At first, Pongo was scared. He looked at his mom and dad and started to ask lots of questions. Do we all have to stay home? I have plans to play with my friends tomorrow. Can I still see them? Can I still go for walks? Pongo's eyes filled up with tears, and his head filled up with worries. The next day, Bagheera sat in his favorite chair and enjoyed being home. Pongo went for a long walk and started to feel better about being with his family, but was sad to not see his friends. The day after that, Bagheera went to get a snack and found that they were out of all of his favorites. Usually his mom or dad will buy him more, but they were just sitting at home. Bagheera was mad. He asked them why they did not go and get more snacks. Mom and dad told him they could only go to the store for a short time and get the most important things. And maybe next time they could get some. But Bagheera likes lots of snacks, and this felt really unfair. The next day, Pongo was on a walk and he saw a family walking ahead of him. He began to walk really fast so he could go meet them and show them how good of a boy he is. When he got close, Mom and Dad led him around the people and told him it was not safe for him to meet new people. They said we have to stay 6 feet away, not even close enough for a good sniff. Finally, one night, the family had some fun. They got lots of games out and played together. Bagheera got to pick a game. Then Pongo got to pick a game. It was a really fun time. It reminded the boys of what they do on snow days. But the next day, things were still not normal. Bagheera had a long day of doing his work and went to take a cat nap in his favorite spot. When he got there, he found someone else was napping in his spot. Normally, no one else is home, and he can nap wherever he wants. This was not cool. Nothing is making sense, thought Pongo. When Mom and Dad are home, they always let me cuddle with them. Mom and Dad have been home a lot, but they are not letting me cuddle. They keep saying that they have to work, but when we are home, we cuddle. This makes no sense. At dinner that night, Bagheera was mad. He'd spent so much time around everyone, and they were getting in his way. He just wanted some alone time. Pongo was mad too. Nothing was making sense, and again he was told he couldn't play with his friends. Even though they are very different, Bagheera and Pongo were feeling a lot of the same things. There was no normal anymore, and lots of rules were changing. What they liked to do before was not the same. But they could not see that. Bagheera saw Pongo start to cry and yelled at him, "You have no idea how hard this has been on me. Stop crying." And Pongo yelled back, "What do you mean? You like being home and you have been sleeping all day." Mom and Dad looked at the two boys and told them that the quarantine is hard for everyone. We all have good days, like the game night, and bad days. We all have things that bother us. Then they asked, "Why don't you each tell us 2 things you need to help you get back to your best, and we will see what we can do to help you?" Bagheera said, "I need my snacks and my nap spot back." Mom and Dad told Bagheera that his favorite snack was really hard to get and asked if there was something else that would help him. Bagheera then asked for some alone time. He told them that everyone was around all the time and that bothered him. Mom and Dad told him that they could set aside time for him to be alone where no one would bother him. Pongo said that he wanted to see his friends and have more cuddles. Mom and Dad told Pongo that he can't see his friends in person, but that they could do video calls for him. Pongo thought that that was an okay idea. They also told Pongo that before and after work, they loved giving cuddles, but that when the door is closed, he cannot come in and cuddle. All of these changes were hard for everyone to make sense of, and sometimes they are even more changes that happen. But being a team means that we are all in this together, and we need to let the other people know how we feel. The story has not ended yet because we are still living in social isolation. And this is something that will probably keep us in our homes and away from others for a little while longer. But now we know that everyone is struggling with social isolation. Even a cat who likes to be left alone and a dog who loves people. We know that everyone needs help and that we are one big team. The end.